Hello, and welcome, guys. So today we are going to be reacting to Vyse in the Valorant meta, and I guess it's a smoke. That's what I knew about it. It was featured in the map Abyss, and then you would see her escape of a certain cage with a metallic flowery vines. So yeah, sure. Let's deep dive in. Just a minute. Just audio. I guess we are
Highly capable and extremely dangerous. What they're able to do, it's like they're some kind of monster. You ready for anything?
Sounds fun. I'll take the front.
Of course. And I'll be right behind you.
As if you could keep up.
Is she a controller?
A little lesson for you and your friends. Don't chase something you aren't prepared to catch. So spirited. But so hopelessly predictable. Well, come on out then.
I guess her ultimate is building. Okay. My guess is she renders guns useless. So, how does that work?
Let's talk.
Okay, so what I believe are the three abilities. One is a smoke that you place before the game, as in not like a smoke you can bring up any time, but you have to close off afterwards. It's a deadlock trap, which stuns you, and the first one would be another deadlock nade type of situation where it slows you down. I don't think so it's gonna damage you. I'm guessing she's controller. And let's see if we have any gameplay for her. I guess yeah, we've got everything.
We just got some gameplay of Vyse's abilities in Valorant, so in this video I'll be breaking down these videos for you and explaining what all of her abilities do. Jumping right on into it, we have her signature ability, so you'll get this for free every round, and this one is called Arc Rose. You target this ability at a surface and fire to place a stealthed Arc Rose. Alternatively, you can alt fire or right click or aim down sights trigger on console, and doing that will then place the Arc Rose through the wall instead and pop out on the other side. Then you reuse this ability to blind all players looking at it. You can pick this ability back up and redeploy it later in the round, and based on this clip at least, it doesn't seem like you have too long to look away from this flash. If there's only one charge of that ability, you can't buy another one. Unfortunately, in this clip we can't see how long the cooldown is or if there even is one, but that is how it works. Next we have Vyse's C ability called Razorfine. You equip a nest of liquid metal and fire to launch it out onto the ground. Upon landing, this nest actually becomes invisible. Then you have to activate it yourself and it will sprawl out into a larger razor vine nest which slows and damages all players who move through it. So initially based on the leaks, it seemed like this was going to be more similar to Killjoy's alarm bot in the sense that it would give you passive information and tell you when enemies come nearby. But now taking a look at this video, it seems almost similar to a nanoswarm, except you just take some of the damage away and slow the enemies down a little bit as well. So it's basically in the middle of a chamber slow on the ground and the damage from the nanoswarm, but it also does look like it'll only damage you if you move through it, so you can choose to just sit there if you want to take no damage or if you're really low. You don't know the cost of that ability, but it will have 2 different charges, so you can place it in 2 spots.
Okay, so it's anti-movement. Oh. This will be very helpful in situations where one has to defuse. You have to defuse and you know the player somewhere else. Open it up and defuse. If it gets to you, you'll be hurt.
On the map. Then we have Vyse's Q ability called Shear. You equip liquid metal and fire to place a hidden wall trap. When an enemy crosses, an indestructible wall bursts from the ground behind them. This wall lasts for a brief time before dissipating. Now unfortunately this clip itself is really short and we don't know exactly how long this wall is going to last. It seems
If it's an indestructible wall, that's a good way to bait a duelist into your sight. Because only one can enter and the rest will be stopped.
to be at least for 5 seconds. And it also does seem to
But a Yoru can nullify this.
leave a very subtle mark on the ground, so you will have some idea that the wall is there if you're about to walk into it. But still, this is going to be indestructible. No way for your enemies to break through behind it. They just have to wait until it comes down, however long that duration is going to end up being. That ability will only have 1 charge, not sure how much it costs just yet. Then finally we have Vyse's ultimate called Steel Garden, and this is going to cost 8 ultimate points. You have to equip this ultimate first, then when you fire it out, metal erupts all around you and jams the primary weapon for all enemy agents within range. This effect seems to last for around 10 seconds, maybe a little bit more, and there is quite a long wind-up time before it comes into play, and you can see that Jet is still able to move fine, use abilities fine, use her pistol fine. It is just specifically the main weapon that can't be used, so if you see the enemy Vyse about to get her ultimate in round, you will probably want to buy a Sheriff going into that. But yeah, that is the first look at all of Vyse's abilities in game. On Sunday, or maybe Monday for some of you depending on your time zone, I'll be getting.
So this is actually really amazing ability. Considering site takes one of the biggest problem is other agents on the other sides with guns. People who have more abilities. You have to be careful for a raise ult, a chamber ult, a chamber ability, neon ult, jet ult. Okay, there are a lot of ults, but you know it's ult dependent. You don't have ults every round. Can you throw a gun and pick up another? If that's a case that can happen, I guess this ability is nullified to a point. Not preferred, but still.
Early access device, so if there's any interactions or things like that you want to see me test with her abilities, let me know in the comments.
Okay, so that's all about Vyse. Thanks for joining in, guys. It's gonna be a little stream because I didn't have my lunch. I just saw this agent came out. I made my thumbnail as quick up on YouTube and started the stream. This was my initial first reaction. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. It is a sentinel, but it has a blind that you have to replace. I mean, Vyse is not an agent you can't get. Um, Not much adaptive, I would say. Yeah, you have to place most things before they can be activated, other than alert. So that's that, guys. Thank you for joining in case you did. See you all.